Computer Melanie's new people. I'm just seeing her announcement.
So cute. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday night's team training. We're at the end of July, the 22nd. And I'm Christy out in Colorado. If you don't know me by now, or maybe for our new people, EC2. And I'm here with Angie Harper, other EC2. And we are going to go over, there's a lot happening, you guys, right now, this month of July, and just some recent stuff that just got announced just over the last couple of days. So we want to make sure everybody is on the same page and we're all running in the same direction, right? Because we want to take advantage of all of these things. So, Angie, I think first we're going to start off with a couple stories. So I'm going to have you announce the stories.
Okay, let's see. We've got Senya. Why don't you go first? Is Jess on? Yep, she is. Okay. Senya. So I know you had a pretty crazy couple weeks here leading up to the event, which you hosted at your house. Senya
Yeah.
didn't even get home, you guys, from Florida until 3 a.m. the night of the event. She got like a few hours sleep, woke up, like we bombarded her house. It was awesome. She was so generous, opened up her beautiful backyard. We were able to hang out by the pool and just connect. It was really a fun day. I'm so glad I flew out for it. But she had a really cool story that she came home from Florida with. So we wanted her to share that with you guys.
Yes. So I have to say some of the skills that I've learned from LifeVantage, and of course the products, feeling so much better. Just a little bit about me. I had a lot going on with my health, thyroid, fatigue, asthma, all kinds of things going on, and started the products just because I was so tired of opening up so many different bottles of vitamins. But slowly over time, just started to forget about a lot of the medications. And of course, there's a time and a place for everything. But my journey took me to a place of not needing anything to any medications anymore. So I was super excited about that. Just been feeling better, and recently decided I wanted to get more active. And so I applied for a job that was going to be challenging, and I definitely attribute the products to getting me through because there was a lot of brain power. I had to learn all the body parts, all the muscles, and perform stretches on people in front of a panel of judges. So it was super stressful and testing every day. But here's the crazy part. After 2 days, and I attribute the skills that I got promoted in 2 days to sales manager to LifeVantage. So what happened was they extended my stay for 7 days. And again, that was going to be all testing every day. So I have to say, I love our team and the fact that we know people all over the country, because my training was in Florida and I was going to run out of products. And I'm telling you right now, with all the testing that I had to take and the physicality that it took and the brain power that it took to pass these tests, because I was in class all day till 6. And then we all studied together with my class till about 11 every night. Holly Hebert, how do I say that? Where's she at?
Hebert.
Hebert saved the day. You guys, she literally drove to my hotel and brought me collagen and Tri-Synergizer. And I had to take a collagen every, like, in the morning and night. That's why I ran out in the first place. But anyway, the 7 days. So I don't think I would have passed my test, because it was so hard, like the mental fatigue and taking tests in front of panel of judges. I was actually having anxiety. I was crying in the bathroom and like stressed out. But if I hadn't had these products, it wouldn't happen. So I'm super excited and thankful, and I'm thankful to Holly. So
That makes me want to cry. That is
it was,
my
it was
pleasure.
the hardest. I kept saying, what am I even doing? Why am I even here? Like, what am I doing? Why am I putting this pressure on
one
myself?
team, one dream. That's right. We got each other's backs.
Yes. And it was just amazing to see how people were failing out of the class because they couldn't remember stuff, and also their anxiety. And I just felt like with the ashwagandha on board, and then like being able to have that brain clarity with the Axio and Tri-Synergizer, and then my body lifting these heavy men, the collagen, all these young kids were like, I'm so sore, I'm hurting. And I was like, I'm good. So it was pretty cool. That's that.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What a good story. Thank you for sharing that. And you do. I can attest to how good you look, and I know you feel good as well. Thank you, Senya. Our next story is from this beautiful girl, Jess Hogan, that I just met in person for the first time. And as we're sitting in the pool, she was sharing her product story. And I said, oh my God, like, you have to share that with people. It's an incredible story. She's got one little girl, and she's got another little girl in her tummy, and just such a doll. It was such a pleasure to meet her and chat with her. And this is her first time sharing, so I know she's nervous. So you out there, Jess?
I am here.
There you are. Hi, cutie.
Hi.
Hi.
So I will share my story. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 13 or 14. I've been on many different ADD medications like Ritalin, Adderall, and Concerta for over 15 years now. This is the first time I've been off of them completely. And I have noticed such a huge difference since starting taking the Axio. I'm not jittery, I'm not anxious, I have an appetite, and I'm not irritable. And I've noticed a huge difference. I'm able to start tasks and complete them instead of starting a task and another one and having it snowballing. And I love that it's completely safe to take while you're pregnant and breastfeeding. So that's a huge win for me. This company has been a life changer for me completely.
Awesome. Jess, tell everybody how you came to the products. What were you doing?
I was like how I found out about the products.
Yeah.
I was going to Fit for Mom group and I met Casey Posey, and she is one of the Fit for Mom trainers, and she had this energy about her that I needed to know what she was doing and what she was taking. And she's the one who introduced me to the company once I started showing interest.
I love it. And what product did you start with first?
The NRF2 and the probiotic.
NRF2 and probiotic. Okay. And now, did you just slowly wean yourself off of the ADHD medicine, or like after you started, or you just went cold turkey?
I went cold turkey.
Okay. You guys, I've asked her to share this. I might interview her in Vitality Rocks. And so then you can go in and tag all of your people that you know that are dealing with the same, because there are a lot of adults out there dealing with ADHD right now. Big time. Christi, are you recording?
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep, you
Thank
are.
you for sharing, Jess. Nice to
Jess,
meet you.
thank you so much. That was awesome. We'll plan you to get into Vitality Rock soon. Let me know when it works for you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And just a friendly reminder to all of you, there's so many amazing stories out there. They don't have these big stories, little stories, just beautiful stories on our products. So please get them in Vitality Rocks. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Again, there's a lot of information, announcements, incentives, all these great things happening now. So I just want to, Angie and I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page, and we want you to wrap your hand around it. When at the end here, if you have any questions, let us know, because we really want to move forward and run with a lot of things that are coming up here, and then into October and the fall. It's going to be great. This is just the beginning of ending this year like on fire. So and I know a lot of you are busy, you're working, working parents, and you're when you have a small amounts of time, you're doing the revenue generating activity, which is reaching out to people, getting tools in people's hand, using your third party, doing your follow-ups, right? So you might not have had time to keep on top of what's happening right now. So this is your time. Set aside all distractions and we'll go over it with you. So we're just going to direct you straight to the tool. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go straight to the hub. You guys, this is like such a great resource to keep in touch with everything. So the hub.lifevantage.com. We're going to click on the latest news and we're going to just go one by one and make sure you are all totally understand it. So first we're going to go to the Activate recap. So the virtual event, which was Saturday, make sure we're again know what's going on. So the first thing that they reminded us of is that with the Rise Era tracks, July is double points. So when you earn one track, instead of getting a point, you're getting 2 points. This is huge because we're accumulating points for our cruise that we all want to go for, right? So double point ways, take advantage of it. I am, man. I've had so many meetings this week. I signed up one consultant, but I want to get at least 2 tracks so I get the double points for that. Like I need to accumulate as much as we can, right? So again, July earn double points for every Rise Era enroll track. So do we want to, Angie, do you want to go over a track? Does everybody know how to earn a track?
Yeah, so an enroll track is either, basically the simple way is 750 in SV, sales volume. One of those has to come from a consultant. It can all come from a consultant. If you guys go out there and focus on selling a business pack, that right there is a track. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. What I'm doing is going through and looking at all my customers who spend a significant amount of money every month, and I'm reaching out to them and I'm talking to them about the benefits of being a consultant. And I've sold a couple business packs that way. It's a tax write-off. They get to try every product. They're saving 20% off of retail every single month. They get to write off their products. And, I go through a little bit of the tax incentives that W-2 employees do not get. And so I've had success doing that. So that's one way. That's the enroll track. And then there is the retain track, which is, we're all hopefully pretty good at keeping in touch with all of our current customers and consultants, because every time they purchase in a month, that helps your SV in your retain track. So if you grow your sales volume by 500 points every month, that's a track.
And it's just right.
Do we get for advance? Do we get a track? I don't think so.
Not for the
trip.
Right. But we get prizes.
Still,
when you guys
yeah, still good. Yeah.
Who just earned a track the other? Oh, it's Melanie. Melanie, what are your choices for earning your track? I think you're on board.
I got had a choice of a $200 gift card for a flight or a motel or a LifeVantage banner, and I chose the motel one.
Woohoo! What a tough decision, huh? It's like,
yeah.
So awesome. Congratulations again.
You didn't choose the banner? Come on, Melanie.
We figure we can get a banner made for less than $200, right? So that's going to definitely help the hotel or the flights to
that could be her Kansas City.
Missouri,
Yeah.
Kansas City. Okay, so that's the tracks, right? So does anybody, let's just go one by one. Like, do you have any questions on what we just discussed as far as earning a track, ways to earn the track? You can put it in the chat and then we can address these later as well. Okay, moving on. So the cruise to Alaska. Type a 1 in the chat if you want to go on an all expense paid trip on a cruise to Alaska. I heard the Alaskan cruise is like one of the best cruise to go on. And it's Norwegian. So first, the way that you have to start this, you guys, is understand that.
I thought I could.
Okay, so how to earn points. So qualifications are July 1st. So they're backtracking this month, which is awesome, through the end of March 2025. So the first thing you want to do is grab your calendar if you haven't already and put the trip dates in. If you have the intention of going, you got to start with putting it in your calendar. So the trip dates are August 9th through August 16th, 2025. There's a little video here to entice you. So you want to earn 300 points at the minimum for a trip for 2. All expense paid once you're there and on the cruise ship for 2 people, everything's paid for. So tier 2 would be 400 points, which is the trip for 2 and 750 flight voucher And then the tier 3 is a trip for 2, and then $1,500 flight voucher. So I don't know about you, but I'm going for 500 points.
And have we ever had a 7-night one? That's the longest we've had.
Yeah, that's a good point. So there's 3 ways to earn points that you need to focus on. Okay. Rank advance, mentor someone who rank advances, and earn the tracks that we just talked about. So you can go in here and just look at like where you are now and the next rank, and kind of take set some intention here, see the points you're going to earn.
So if you have a personally enrolled consultant that rank advances, then you also get points.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
under mentor. So this is if
Okay.
you personally rank advance, these are the points you get. And then when you mentor someone, so a personally enrolled consultant, when they rank advance, you're going to get points.
And look at how many more you get the second month that they maintain it. Wow.
Yes. And then earning the Rise Era tracks that we just talked about, the enroll and retain. And I think we can get you guys a tracker for this, so you can keep track
Christi,
of
scroll
the
back up
points.
real quick to the points, just all the way to like how many points you need.
Well, there's going to be a tracker in the back office too.
All right, that's
Right
what I see.
here,
So tier
300.
3. Okay, so 500. Okay, so 300 is the minimum. Okay, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that and keep it in my phone.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to the recap. So we talked about the cruise. So now the July join offer. So now it's like, okay, we want to get in consultants, right? Because we want to enroll consultants, so we get enroll points. And then July is a really great time to do it because again, we're getting double track points, and the new consultants coming on board are going to get some things. So let's look at the details there. There's 2 things to help promote people joining our business in July. That's the double points and the town hall meeting. So talk about, so July, not double points, I'm sorry, July joint promotion. So all the consultants that join LifeVantage in the month of July, so even look back the previous 2 weeks who joined, they're going to get an additional 75% of their total commissions in July. That's huge. 75%. In August, those consultants who enrolled in July, then in August, they're going to get 50% of their total month's commission. And then in September, it's 25%. So this is a way to bring someone on now, and if they're going towards fast track and enrolling the points and going on the cruise, if they're doing all the things, they're going to get paid so much more their first 3 months, right? And we know what happens, right? We know that what happens when consultants earn money in their first 30 days, they build their belief a lot quicker, they earn money a lot quicker and stay in the game a lot quicker, get to rank advancements a lot quicker, and they're just happier. And again, their belief is built, and that's huge. Okay, then the open house. You've seen a lot of us post it, the image with Erin Brockovich and our CEO, Steve Fife, and CSO, Kristin Cunningham. The 3 of them tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time are going to do I gave you the link, but is it a Zoom? I didn't look closely at that link.
It's a Zoom. Yes, I put it in the leadership chat, so hopefully people can bust that out. Kristin has something she wants to share too when you get a second.
Please, yes. So you guys, this is, I mean, they created this last minute last week because of what happened with Rodan and Fields. And there are a lot of people now kind of looking for a new home. So Steve and Kristin and Erin Brockovich are going to say, talk about why LifeVantage, why it's a safe place to come, why, looking ahead, to our future, all of that. So please invite all of all of your prospects and do some reaching out, inviting everyone, and you hop on yourself to build your belief in what we've got right now too. So with that, let's see, I think we are finished, right? Let's just
Gina asked a question. They must have a minimum of 150 SV each month in order to earn which part?
Okay, so that's the new customer program, right? So we're going to go back to the main customer hub. And let's see, where did we find that today, guys? Okay, so again, we're on the hub. That's the recap. That's the July join office. Okay, so that's the reward circle.
No, she meant in order to earn that 75% more, do they have to, is there a minimum SV that they need?
No, there's not.
There's not? Okay.
Not.
They just have to be on subscription.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says have their subscription run in August and September, so it doesn't have to be a minimum. But now when we go back to the new like the customer and consultant rewards, we need to be on 150 SV.
Correct.
You want to go over that? Oh, go ahead, Kristin. Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm always like in a bathing suit when we're doing these meetings. Sorry, we're at Great Wolf Lodge. So I had to hop on just because I got the opportunity to have some real quality time with Ashlyn Whitaker, who is on like the other side, corporate side, and she was so amazing and insightful. And you guys, it relit my fire like I have never been like lit up before. What she told me, it's essentially like they're doing this right now it's a red carpet deal without the paperwork, without like going through all of the motions, is that how she described it to me. And so if and it's only for July, and so I like gave her the hashtag like no sleep July, like, and she's like, we're gonna run with that, like I'm gonna use that on the calls, because it's the fact that they're getting 75% back on whoever they bring on in addition to what they make like their first month is so huge. And then the next month 50%, it's insane. And so this is the red carpet for people without without like all of the fluff and paperwork and all of that stuff. So she said, like, if you even know someone, and I even told her to, like, okay, I have so many people that I know in Rodan and Fields and Saint, but I want to also be mindful of what they're going through. And she's like, be mindful, send voice messages, tell them what you think of them, tell them like that you've watched them from afar, tell them that you are so sorry, because we are. And what Ashlyn said too, that I really loved, was this is not what we want for network marketing. This is not what we want. Like, we're not celebrating this. Like, this is heartbreaking for all of us, but we are a safe place to land. We have.
Real quick, can you tell, some people might not know what you're talking about with Rodan and Fields.
Sorry. Oh, so Rodan and Fields.
And Saint and Beauty Counter and
one coming up very, like, you guys will hear it, starts with Podair. No. Podair. Rhymes with Podair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell everybody.
So, so basically this, the 75% back on all new people that join. And so you have to, come on and then have a subscription in August. And, whatever you make in this month, the end of the month, you will get 75% back. That's huge. That's unheard of. And then next month you get, whatever you make in commissions, which is amazing, what we make, you get 50% back. And so how she described it, because I'm like, how did you even come up with this? She's like, it's essentially a red carpet, without all of the fluff and flair and having them drive in and fly into corporate and doing it that way. But it is such a good deal for everyone. It's not just offering it to their top leaders. It's not just saying like, if you come, like it's offering it to everyone, which I also think speaks volume for our company. Like we all have the opportunity to win here. And so does the people from other teams. So I just wanted to, Ashlyn, she really did paint the picture even more. I already know, we all know how great this company is and how special it is. But when she was talking about Steve Fife, our CEO, being just so convicted and like, I don't want to help just top leaders. I want to help everyone from every company like that I can. Like, I don't care if they're day one in a company. He wants to, like, that's huge.
Yeah, because it's really not fair. A lot of times companies, like I know for a fact with Rodan and Fields, a lot of them are going over to Shackley and they're just pouring money at the top leaders,
And
right?
that's what
For them to bring over their teams. And that's not fair to their team.
That example, like she used that example specifically. And she said the top leader is getting a really great bonus, but like, what about the rest of their
Well, and
team?
don't forget, we have, you're right, iPhone 10, 101, whoever that is. On top of that, we have fast start bonuses. So that's potentially a lot of money just for the newest person.
Right. And so I think that just, again, it speaks to the integrity of our company and it speaks to like why we are who we are, but it also says like, you guys, it's our time to shine. It's our time to get loud. We have been the best kept secret in network marketing for far too long. And we have what no one else has on so many levels. Like, look at the bond we all have together. Like, there's just too much. And so we owe it to ourselves and to the people out there that are looking for a new home and, all of it. So I just wanted
get
to
loud. Can everybody that's on this call right now promise yourself that you're going to invite one person to listen to the call with Erin Brockovich tomorrow? Okay. I mean, that right there, who wouldn't want to just come on and listen to Erin Brockovich, right? It's not Julia Roberts. It's the real Erin Brockovich. So lead with that. Call, have excitement and posture. Hey, I am so excited. My company's having an open house tomorrow. I thought of you. Erin Brockovich sits on our board. She's going to be on the call. Would you please be my guest on the call? That's it. Right? And Kristin's right, guys. I'm tired of hearing, I've never heard of LifeVantage. What is that? In the beginning, I liked it because, to me, that meant that there was so much, right, opportunity and potential. But we've been doing this too long. Everybody needs to know about LifeVantage, and it's up to all of us to get loud and get proud.
Right. And Ashlyn did say too, it's sad because as leaders, and you guys, like, we've heard this time and time again, if you have one customer and one consultant, or just one customer or one consultant, you're a leader. I think Angie has literally, you painted that picture for all of us so beautifully. Like, as leaders, it is, I mean, it's crunch time for the leaders in these other companies and it's heartbreaking, but like having only the top leader being paid to join a company is not a sign of leadership in my book. The fact that we're offering that that payout to everyone, that's where I want to be. It's not just about the top leaders, you guys. It's about everyone who said yes to us and building that trust that someone said yes to us. I don't take that for granted. I do not. Like, it is huge and it is lasting. It takes so long to build trust, but it takes a second to break it. And I'm not going to break the trust that I have built, over these years. I'll do it. So,
and I know when we changed our comp plan, I know it was hard for some people. They made less money on our comp plan, but now you can see why we changed the comp plan, right? All of these companies didn't, and they realized, holy crap, we need two ways for people to build. We need an affiliate program for people to just get paid on customers, and then we need a leadership program where people can build teams if they want, but you don't have to. So Steve was ahead of the game, and I know it was confusing and it was kind of a hard pill to swallow for some people, but that's why they did it, guys. That's exactly why they did it. And we're sitting in a really good spot right now because there are people out there there that love traditional network marketing and that want to build teams and that understand what leveraged income is.
Yep.
Yep. And then just to help your team thank you. That was beautifully said, Kristin. And then I'm just sitting here thinking about like, how do we help our people that we bring on and who we've brought on already in July to earn these incentives, like real quick, right? We're nearing the end of the month. And that is like, for instance, Melanie just enrolled somebody on Saturday. And so, she messaged them today and said, okay, let's get you launched. And what does that mean? That means let's schedule a couple of presentations, like starting as early as tomorrow, right? And get your network in front of the information so they can start getting customers and consultants and getting paid that extra 75% this month on those. So we got to get them started right away, guys. And think about everybody that's enrolled already in July. Make sure that they get launched properly.
John, they emailed the information for the town hall, the Zoom, but let me see if I can find it real quick and I'll pop it in the notes. I think it was yesterday. Okay, yeah, there we go. Copy.
Oh, you put it in the notes and I'll go put it in
Put
Team
it in Team
Vitality right
Vitality,
now.
yeah. Maybe do a big announcement with the shareable and everything. I shared it in my team chat, but not everybody probably got the information. Should we talk about the new product a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
If you have no idea what the new product is, drop a 2 in the chat. Does that mean everyone knows? It's the worst kept secret in LifeVantage history.
Really? You all know?
You all know?
Confused. Wow.
Really?
We're good at spreading the word.
Nothing like leaving. I know. We still don't know why it just ended on Saturday. We're all like, what's next? So I talked a little bit to oh, Valerie, I see you. Hi.
Hi.
I talked a little bit to my team about it. So I was talking to Christi about it too. So it is a weight loss product. It's the one area that we really have never captured, I feel, in LifeVantage, and that's weight loss. And really, it's a tricky thing, right? I know Tara is on the trial for the new product right now. There's actually 2 new products. I get to start it in a couple weeks. I'm going to Park City for the Rise Retreat and I will get it. But the first one is a GLP-1 activator. It's plant-based. So it is, I don't even want to say what it's similar to, honestly. But what it does is it tricks your body into feeling full. Okay. And boost your metabolism. And there's also a powder that is fiber, and I don't even know the other ingredients because we're not allowed to know that yet, but I know there is fiber. So basically it's a way to help sustain weight loss and keep you full. So for me, one of the groups I'm going to target with this is people that have already done weight loss injectables, which are very, very popular right now. And not necessarily, I mean, it's not necessarily the healthiest way to lose weight. And so what I want to plan as a group, and we even talked about doing maybe a Facebook group for people that are interested in doing this product, but I want to really emphasize eating clean and healthy with protein and working out. I don't want people just to starve themselves because that's not sustainable. It's not healthy. We are a health company, and I just personally don't feel comfortable, telling people to starve themselves to lose weight. So I think we can put a really healthy, exciting, sexy spin on it. And we all know weight loss sells. People will find money for the product if they think it's going to help them lose weight. And from what I hear, this product from people that are already on it, they're doing a blind placebo study, which is awesome. People that aren't even in LifeVantage. So I don't want to like overpromise anything or hype anything up too much, but I kind of really feel like it's going to be big, you guys. I really do.
So from my understanding, what they're doing, and right, is they are right now they're testing it
Yep.
in doing trials in all of these different groups. So there's one group like Tara, who is taking it, but she's also following a strict diet that they gave her. But then there's another group who are just taking it and sticking to their same diet and lifestyle. And then another group that's on a placebo. So
Right.
all of these results are going to be out in October,
Yep.
which will be interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Are we all set? Do we know what to do next? Yes.
We're all going to find out what it is in August, but then we don't get it till October. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the launch in October, you guys. So yesterday was the last day to get the early bird pricing to sign up for Kansas City. But so it went from $79 to $99. So still grab your ticket. And then I finally started looking for flights today. So Dave and I got our flights. There's some good deals out there like Southwest. Melanie gave me the scoop to go to Sam's Club. You can get a $500 Southwest flight voucher for $450. So you paid $450, and then it's worth $500 on Southwest. And if you don't
Very
use it
cool.
all, you can use the credit, whatever.
And it doesn't start until Friday at 3. So I'm flying in Friday morning, like a Friday afternoon at 12:30, and then home Sunday. So it's only 2 nights, and the hotel is really affordable, especially if you share it.
Nice. I couldn't get in early. Dave and I have to get there Thursday night, but so let me know who's there Thursday. We'll go. And then the hotel, so there's 2 hotels with the LifeVantage discount group rate. There's the Marriott and then the Crown Plaza. The Marriott, for whatever reason, when you book it out, try to book it online, it says it's sold out. But if you call, you get the Friday night and Saturday night actually are available. But I needed Thursday night, and that wasn't available at the price break. So we just paid regular price for Thursday night, and then the LifeVantage discount for Friday and Saturday. So the Crown Plaza, you guys, is actually less expensive. I broke it down somewhere. The Crown Plaza was like, sorry, I just wrote it down. 157, I want to say. Oh, here. The Marriott downtown is 207 with the LifeVantage discount. The Crown Plaza is 159 a night, so it is less expensive. And then Dave and I were actually even looking at other like Holiday Inn and stuff that we found even like a 125. So depending on your budget, just look around. You don't have to use those 2. You might find cheaper. And it's a pretty easy walk or an Uber ride too. So we're gonna have lots of fun, get lots of knowledge on this new product we're gonna be launching.
And it'll be October, so we won't be dying of, remember last time we were in Kansas City and we were just literally melting?
Wasn't it July? It's July.
It was when I decided to use all natural deodorant.
Oh, it's all the time.
Remember, Mila? We had like the barbecue there is so good. I remember the picture of Mila and Sylvina, and their faces are like glowing with sweat.
Share rooms. I'll create a chat with everybody who's registered, and then as people are registering, we'll add them to the chat. But then that's a really great place to find roomies and Uber shares and all of that. So
Yes.
I'll get that going. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks, Angie. Thanks, Kristin.
Thank you, guys.
We're here for you to help.
I love all of you.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.